Hello, everybody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome. Welcome. We made it. We did it. We've made it to Tuesday, as some people don't actually say, unless they're being weird. Hi. Oh, man, look at this. What's it? The sun has relocated. I didn't know about this. That's what happens when you're in a new house. You don't... I mean, I sit back here, so it's okay. It's fine. Except now I look like goddamn Rudolph. What is this shit? I didn't know about this. This is new. Like, this is a time of year thing, I guess. But, you know, if Santa needs help with his sleigh, I can assist with this. This is not good. We'll just be back here. We'll be back here. This is where we'll be. Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's good to have y'all. I'm discovering where the sun comes in through windows. Right here, is it turns out. Right here. Yeah, it's really, like, if I want to emphasize something, just put it right there. It's like dramatic lighting. If I really need to make a point. Yeah, super white nose. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do something about this. This is where I kind of would like to be. And it's basically the most ridiculous position for the light at the moment. You know, it is what it is. Hey, everybody, welcome. Good to see you. Kinlan, Ida Bloke, Devastation, Math My Fanway, Troll Dan, Hand Sanitizer. Thank you all so much for being here. Everybody else that's just hanging out, thanks for hanging out. We're going to get through this sun situation. It's changing. Pretty soon this will be dark o'clock. It'll be fine. It'll be all good. It'll be fine. We'll be out of the summer. Who knows what'll be going on. But it's good to have y'all here. I'm really excited. Actually, that will be interesting because when we hit daylight savings, my time doesn't change. So my stream will technically be at the exact same time for me, but it'll be an hour different for everybody else. So that'll be a fun experience to go through. We'll figure all that out. But I'm glad to have y'all here. We had a kind of a weird stream yesterday because I had to rush. I didn't mean to talk about a bunch of stuff. I wasn't even going to do, you know, we do the 2 VODs. We do the VOD of what I played through for Final Fantasy. We also do the VOD for the whole stream. I'm putting both of those up on YouTube now. And I didn't think I was going to even do one for the whole stream because I didn't think we'd talk about anything. But here we are. We're talking about stuff. We did yesterday. We're going to today. Simply because there's a lot to talk about, I think. Don't remind me when darkness starts. I hate fallback. Look, I wish you all could be on the same boat where time doesn't change. I do. I really do. I wish you could all experience the joy that is not having to change your clock. Because I know that there's a good one, right? And then there's a bad one. And that's what, in November, right? Because it always happened during BlizzCon. So it would be like, I think it's like the first weekend in November usually is when it happens. I like the time changing. I am weird. Look, there's just no need. It's overly complicated. But if you don't live in a place where it is hot as the sun, I can understand why you feel like it's fun. It's after Halloween thanks to the Hershey lobby. Is that what happened? Is that true? Did it used to be earlier? And then all of a sudden candy people were like, nah, we gotta have the longer day for Halloween. That actually doesn't make sense. I feel like it should be the other way around, because who wants to go trick-or-treating in the daylight? I feel like Halloween would actually benefit from being an hour earlier. Right? Right? I don't know. I've already established we don't change our time here, so I don't know why I'm trying to figure it out. Dark evenings are depressing. You know, I can see that. I'm someone who gets seasonal depression a bit. But I like it. Like, that's the other weird thing is I this kind of business I'm not a fan of. Like, I like it when it's darker. But I also live in a place where when the sun's out, it usually means it's 100 degrees. So I'm going to also say there could be some regional business going on with it too. I mean, for us here, winter is kind of like what everybody else does for summer. Like, summer, we just go indoors. Yesterday, I had to go outside, and it was awful. And it made me realize how little going outside I've been doing. And going out again, I was like, oh my gosh, why do people do this? This is awful. This is the worst experience I've had in a long time. This is just bad. And that's just the outside. That isn't even when we get into dealing with people. Because the dealing with people part was also bad. We went and toured the kids' school, and when we did, their school is a 2-story building, and because we were, doing the baby in a stroller through the school, we had to use the elevator to get up to the 2nd story. And when it came time to come down, it was me with the stroller and another lady with her baby in a stroller. And so we decided to send all the people 10 lobster. Oh my gosh, 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it. What a start to the day. Congratulations to Jericho Call 77, Batman Part 5, maybe more than that, maybe more parts, Crimson Neon, Balil, and Imalak. That's awesome. Good job. Good on you. Thank you. So it was me and this other lady waiting to get on the elevator. We sent everybody that didn't have to be on the elevator down the stairs. And I get in the elevator, and we're just making small talk because, it's kind of weird. We were with our families, and now our families are gone. It's just us in this elevator. And, we're just talking. And I said, oh, your baby's really zonked. This took a lot out of him because, sure enough, her baby was sound asleep. And she goes, yeah, well, he has Benadryl in his system. He's got hives, and we don't really know why he has hives. And let me tell you, when you're pushing your baby around and you get into a small confined space with someone, the last thing you want to be told is that baby has something and you don't know why they have it. I was so mad. I was so upset. I was not happy. So that was my experience with people. And it turns out they're overrated too, just like the outdoors. Yeah. You live in a dry heat place, though. This summer, my area has been weeks of 100 plus and high humidity. Makes it really rough when you sweat walking out to your car at 5 a.m. Look, I agree, but here's what I'm going to say, because everybody says this. And look, I know that if I went to some place with high humidity and like 80 degrees, I would be probably just as, if not more, upset than I am going outside right now when it's 105. But hot is hot. And the it's a dry heat only goes so far. I understand that they're definitely different. Like, you can certainly move the scale a lot higher up on the dry heat and be okay. But that ends when I'm soaked in sweat. It's no longer a dry heat when the humidity on my body is 100%. So I do definitely get the dry heat. I'm not going to try and pretend it doesn't exist. It does. But I don't know anybody that goes out in 115 degree weather here and does cartwheels because, woo, it's just a dry heat. Like, yes, it could be worse. It could be a not dry heat. But it doesn't make it fun. It's still hot as balls. As it heats up your balls. It does both. I work outside. It's been over 100 for weeks, killing me, but I take that any day over constant fear of fires. When it gets hot and windy here, they just shut the power off a bunch of our surrounding towns, sometimes for a week or so. That's crazy. That's rough. Thank you for the sub, and there is only part 5. I have no idea why. Hey, look, you know what? The 5th part of Batman is, some say, the best part. Do you get the condensation on your glasses when you step out somewhere? No, not here, typically. Because, again, dry heat. Like, there are things you miss. Taz says it well. Dry heat is oven, humidity is sauna. Yeah, and I mean, you walk into a really hot sauna, and you're instantly just like, oh, God, what's happening? What's happening? But it doesn't mean that it's nice. And people can fight me all they want. I live where it hits 120 annually, and I will take it 100% over 80 and 80%. Sure, that's not what I'm talking about. You all need to listen to what's being said. Hot is what I'm saying. You can take it over it, sure. But I get sick of hearing people when you go, ugh, it's 110 out. They go, well, it could be humid. Shut up. It's hot. It doesn't matter. It's not a competition to be uncomfortable. Like, it's not a race to the bottom. Like, is it 80 and humid worse? Probably. Guess what? You win. Like, stop. I don't want to get into the miserable Olympics. Consider yourself lucky you aren't on fire. Yeah, I feel like that's the ultimate level of this, is like, well, I'm dead from the heat, so you don't really have any reason to be upset at the moment. Like, okay, guess what? All of you people with humidity, you're right. It's way hotter than anywhere else on the planet, and you're the most unfortunate people in the world. There you go. I'm so lucky. I'll stop talking and I'll go out and just stand outside, seeing as I can clearly live forever in 100. And I'll tell him to shut off my AC because it's a dry heat. I'll tell him I don't need it anymore. We just don't need it. Yeah, I mean, I get that people aren't really going at me that hard, but it's something that has always been weird. I've known a lot of people in my life. I've heard that it has a different name. I've heard a bunch of different names for it. But I used to call it Supermanning. Or if it was a race to be more miserable, I used to call it reverse Supermanning, which is really a bad name. Like, neither is a great name, but I extra don't like that I called it reverse Supermanning, because it really should have just been called Bizarroing. And that's a better name for it. But I don't like when it turns into... I've had too many people in my life that have been the kind where you go, man, you know, I'm really tired today. And they go, I'm super tired. I didn't get any sleep last night. Did you get any sleep? Yeah, I only slept for like an hour. Well, I got none. It's like, nobody wants to be around that person. Ever. And I've been that person, and I've dealt with that person, and it's never good. It's not a fun thing. And actually, that would be a case of reverse Supermanning, because it's certainly a race to be in a worse boat. My work decided the break room didn't need AC. It needed a swamp cooler. Oh my gosh, who would do that? I've used a swamp cooler for like a patio outdoors. But putting it inside in a break room, I don't know why someone would choose to do that. As someone who's conversationally challenged, I have no idea what else to say when somebody says something like that. Everybody should be required to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender and learn at least one lesson from it. If somebody says something and they are sad and you don't know what to say in response, you go, "That's rough, buddy." There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need. Like, that's it. Put it in the repertoire. That's all you gotta get. I did have a friend who one day he kind of went on a complaining spree. I was talking to him today, so he's on my mind. He went on a complaining spree talking about how bad things were for him, and I didn't really know what to say. So my response when he was all done saying all the bad things that had happened is I went, "I'm the only sad person ever." Just probably not what you want to say to somebody who's sad, but thankfully, based on his personality, he thought it was hilarious, and it snapped him out of it. But I wouldn't recommend that as a good way to go when people are pouring their heart out at you. Don't make it. Don't go the other way. Don't steal their thunder, and don't go, "Oh, you're the only sad person that ever lived." Neither option particularly good. Doesn't help a lot of people. Unless you know the person very well. You know you're going to get away with it, and it's going to be okay. He actually came in and checked out one of my streams once, and then, even though we're friends in real life, I don't know why he did this. He ended up subbing and throwing bits and donations and stuff so much he broke my stream. So that's the kind of relationship we have, I guess. He threw money at me until my stream wouldn't work anymore. It is the mark of a true friend, really. My house has 2 swamp coolers on the roof ducked in. I've disabled them and installed air conditioning. I can't imagine. I mean, I'm not super familiar with swamp coolers. But like I said, I've had one that was used outside, so you could kind of just sit on your small front patio and be cool. I can't imagine that kind of temperature control indoors. I've never experienced it. But I just can't imagine it inside. I guess if you already have high humidity, I mean, to go back to that conversation, if you already have high humidity, who cares? But it just seems like it would take a dry atmosphere and turn it into a very wet atmosphere. Anyway, hi everybody. We've literally spent the entire first part of this stream talking about the weather. And we need to talk about something else, otherwise the graphic I'm going to have to come up with for the stream is going to be the weather. I don't want to do it. It was sad, though. I get made fun of, mostly because I'm like lazy to remove it, but that I still have the little weather bug on my taskbar. And everybody gets annoyed that I haven't disabled it or removed it. Honestly, I kind of like it. It has made for some funny moments, but the thing that bugs me is every now and then it'll forget where I live, and because it doesn't know where I live, it starts giving me weather for other places, and I get annoyed with it because the weather does not match what's outside. Like, I remember it said, like, "Hey, rain's about to start." And I was like, nice. I'm really excited about that. I went and looked, and it was the bluest sky as far as the eyes could see. And I went, I don't know where that rain is. I came back. A little while went by. It said raining. Went out, looked out the window. Still nothing but blue skies. Then it gave me a warning saying, "Hey, the rain's about to end." Still nothing. And then I realized I was getting weather for Colorado. I've been listening to old core episodes and just reheard you standing in the shower with your old girlfriend story, and man, it got me good again. Yeah. That story is so weird. That story is one of the weirdest things that ever happened to me. I mean, you know, kids, the things you do when hormones start going, the things you think that are exciting or interesting or who knows where it's going to go. I don't know. I feel like anybody recounts stories from, you know, the days of puberty, and you're going to get some real weird stories. I mean, isn't that why that TV show Big Mouth is so compelling? Because we all deep down know what a nightmare that time in our lives are. I think most of us just try to forget it. But I do have a few gems that have survived throughout the years of weird experiences. Which is really weird because I feel like I got through that period of my life relatively, like, uneventful. Like, without a lot of crazy stories. But even then, I start to tell them and I realize, like, oh no. Just like everybody, weird stuff happens when human hormones start going crazy. Although, I don't know if that can even be applied to the whole shower story. For those that don't know, I'll just recount it very quickly here. Back, I don't remember if I was even in, probably would have been in middle school. I don't know. I don't remember how old I was. But anyway, I had a girlfriend over at the house, and we were being mostly left to our own devices by my parents in a moment of trust. And she got a mischievous look on her face and said, "Hey, follow me," and pulled me into the upstairs bathroom. I thought it was so that we could have, we could goof around a little bit. And then she made me stand in the shower. And then she made me close the doors of the shower. And then she proceeded to take a poop while I was standing in the shower. And I don't know why. I don't know why this happened. But it was not the good, fun time that I was hoping for when I got pulled into the bathroom. So, yeah. I don't know if you can blame hormones for that story. Maybe for my naivete. Like, normally if somebody was like, "Hey, I'm going to go to the bathroom, you come in." But that's not what she said. She just said, "Follow me," with like a mischievous look. I don't know. You know, if I could travel into my younger self, basically suddenly 30 in reverse, I feel like I would be super successful. I think a lot of people would be super successful because I think a lot of people, I'm not just for like, you know, I'd invest in Apple. Like, sure, okay. But it's a case of, I think a lot of, like, for one, you don't really understand the importance. Like, you don't understand where school is and isn't important. Because parents and teachers just tell you it's all important. And it's not. But some of it is. In addition, I feel like if me as an adult, me as a person in my 30s, went back and was in, like, my teenage body, like, immediately no longer interested in dating or doing anything like that. I don't know. Like, generally, I just don't think I would have the time or interest in it. And I could apply that effort somewhere else. Are we telling the girl pooping in the bathroom story? Yes, we are. In case anybody hadn't heard it. We did an abridged version. High school stories are kind of like dreams. When you say them out loud, you realize you're kind of dumb. That's 100% true. Hey man, you followed her thinking she was going to lead you to treasure like the foxes in Skyrim. I get it. Yeah. 100%. That is what I was like. Yes, this is how this works. I understand. This is going to be great. It was not a good time. And like, even if it's, so maybe this is falling under too much information. Even if it was just she was going to go to the bathroom, and we were just going to do something that could have definitely gotten us in trouble. And it was just like standing there, like she peed real quick and came out and was like, haha, you know, I peed. Now we're going to leave. That wouldn't exactly have been what I wanted. That wouldn't have been what I expected. It still would have been weird, but at least I would have gotten it on the, we did something we weren't supposed to do scale. Like, okay, yeah, we were getting away with something. It's dangerous. Like, that part's exciting, right? It's the fact that it was specifically a number 2 that I feel like really took it to. Because then it was like, no, this has gone too far in the other direction now. I don't like it. If I could time travel into my younger self, I'd realize earlier that I shouldn't go to school and get a really good paying blue collar job that was totally available and that I ended up getting, but like 10 years later. But I was too stuck up to consider as a kid who thought he should be a programmer. I think there's a lot of people that, you know, probably feel similar. I mean, there's a lot of things you could do with the whole time travel notion. Like, oh, I'd be, you know, the cutting edge of so many technologies. I know what trends people would be looking for, and maybe I could be on the front line of it. But, you know, I think all things being equal, the only part of it I'd really appreciate is I would appreciate more time to figure out what I wanted to do with my life, right? Because that has been the constant. Like, I still don't know. Like, you know, I enjoy being a dad. That's great. I enjoy doing this. This is great. I enjoy podcasting. This is great. But, you know, I still don't feel like I have ever really found a passion. And I feel like maybe I would have had more time to explore that. It's a lot harder to go out and do as you get older and more responsibilities pile up. If I could time travel, I just want to give myself a dose of perspective. Yeah, I'd be like, look at me. Hey, you know how you feel like you can eat whatever you want? Look at me. Look at me. Also, get on that hair. It's not going to last forever, buddy. You better do something about it right now. Would you be risking your current future for it, though? Yeah, so that is the great thing, and that is true. I told my wife this. I said, and I genuinely feel this. Like, the moment my son was born, I'm not telling anybody that has doubt about their life path to go out and have a kid, but it's going to sound like it. But the moment my son was born, it was an immediate validation and locking in of every decision I had made up to that point. And that feels pretty good. Because we spend so much of our life going, what if I had done this? What if I had done this? What if I had done this? But because I know that basically any other radical path taken doesn't exactly lead to him being born, I go, you know what? I'm good. I'm good with the path life took. This is fine. This is right. This is good. Even Star Trek Online. Sure, there are little things, maybe, that might not have changed everything, but you never know. You never know how these things work out. Maybe when Scott was like, hey, that John, I think I might want to have him on a podcast or something with me. Maybe he was on the fence until he heard a Star Trek Online joke, and then he was like, no, we'll put him on something. You never know the weird way things can work. But, yeah, I mean, having a kid definitely was like, oh, I've made the right decisions. I'm where I, maybe not the right decisions, but I've made decisions that I'm happy with, right? Like, you can call it whatever you want, but I've locked it in. Now, the scary part of that is now I can screw everything up all over. We get a nice blank slate, and you go, nice. I've locked it in. I've done really well. And then now I can just make nothing but mistakes from here again. And it's a real problem. And there won't be another kid to make it all okay. So this is what we got. So we got to be very careful now. It's like deleting your save file. Like, now everything is potentially bad, and we have to be ready for it. I tell people not to get so emotionally invested in Game of Thrones, and I'd bet all the overs on when Book 6 will come out. Yeah. Not getting too invested on Game of Thrones is probably a smart idea. I think it's crazy that they are trying to make that show happen again. Like, what? I get why, but who gives a shit? Like, I'm sorry, but I am going to questionably judge anybody who watches the new Game of Thrones series. Like, why? It is a prequel for a series that told you more than you wanted to know about the past. Like, Star Wars proved that prequels, sometimes it's better to not know. And they were vague as hell about what happened. Now, everybody can go back and learn about a show that already told you everything you care about. Who cares? Who cares? I know I'm going to get comments from people being like, I actually think it really looks good, or I really like Matt Smith. Like, that's all fine. Like, whatever justification, but my goodness. I cannot think of a property I'm less interested in getting more information about than Game of Thrones. Because all I'm going to be thinking the entire time I watch it is, man, this all ends up with Bran on the Iron Throne. Isn't that fun? What a good time this world is going to be. Great. Great. There are things I wish I could change, sure, but I have two boys who I never give up, go back. Yep, that's exactly it. I mean, it's all about money, but hopefully with a complete story, they won't mess it up. I mean, it'll probably end up in some ways better than Game of Thrones, but like, the problem with prequels, and like, you can see this in Better Call Saul, is that you sell a prequel on the premise of characters that you know of or know about, and then as a result, you basically know their fate. And Game of Thrones got a lot of its clout from not knowing what was going to happen to people. Or knowing and looking at your friends that didn't as they watched it. Who has a better story than Bran, the boy who got carried around, didn't warg into anything interesting, didn't use his powers for anything useful, etc.? You know, when that sentence started, I thought you might have been serious, and I was about to have to say all the things that you said in the following sentences. The problem with Game of Thrones is that they started by saying, "Come with me," and walked up the stairs. By the time of season 7, we were in the shower ready to watch season 8 with great anticipation. I get it. It took me a minute. That was good. That was really good. Yeah, Game of Thrones is my past relationships in a nutshell. Yeah, it's bad. Here's the crazy thing. Like, I will say, though, so one of the big things that people complain about late Game of Thrones on is the pacing. I will say this. I actually prefer the pacing of the later seasons of Game of Thrones, but I do wish it was consistent. I just wish it was consistently that pace. Which you can't go back and redo, but I preferred the faster pace of Game of Thrones. But you also can't spring that on people in the last 2 seasons. Because I kind of was of two minds as I watched it. Mind one was like, man, they're really moving. I appreciate this. I kind of like that we're not taking a long time and dealing with stuff for longer than I want to. Like, hell yeah, we're going to get some resolution. And then, yeah, then it was over. Then we got resolution, and the resolution wasn't good. If they had started at season 7 pacing, it never would have taken off. Maybe. You don't know that. I don't know that. I'll tell you, I would have appreciated it. Maybe. I don't mind how Game of Thrones ended, but I hate that they shoved and shortcutted the last season because the directors wanted to do Star Wars. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame anybody for wanting to get out of that. This is a long time investment. And all those people's careers were like kind of starting to take off in ways where like, yeah, let's get into it. But I also think like, man, that allure of Star Wars is a real tricky bit of business, isn't it? So many people get pulled in only to have projects that get canceled or ignored or forgotten. I have not seen the Knights of Badassdom. No. Only for the directors to have Star Wars yanked from them because season 8 was shit. Did that happen? Because that is actually what I was gonna say, but I didn't know if that was true or not. I was gonna say like, but you do have to be careful because as Colin Trevorrow learned, your last project has to be good or else they just take Star Wars away from you too. So don't get too excited to jump on the Star Wars bandwagon because you got to keep up the quality or they get rid of you. That and because they came out and said they never paid attention to any of the scripts. Oh, that's a problem. I do like the mashups of the crew, the cast, I should say, reacting to the question of how are people going to feel about the ending of the show, and them all kind of dancing around the fact that you get the impression they kind of knew it was not going to go well. Is Rian Johnson still getting his own Star Wars trilogy? I mean, he was supposed to. I don't know if that's still going, but his career kind of took a different path with Knives Out and took off in that direction. I wouldn't blame him if he was no longer particularly interested, and, you know, with the fan outcry. Yeah, I think a lot of those projects got canned with the lack of success of the 9th movie. I think the wombo combo of episode 8 being divisive, Solo not performing well at all, and then 9 also just being... I don't even want to say divisive. Like, most people just didn't like it. I think it made them really rethink what they were doing. Which I think doesn't show a lot of actual understanding of what's going on. Solo is by no means a great Star Wars movie. But for them to think that the issues with it were because it was a story people didn't want or because of who they cast in it. Because I know they did come out at one point, right? And saying that they shouldn't recast old characters as if that was the problem. I think the dude, I don't remember his name, who played young Han was fine. I didn't think he was spot on, but I didn't think that movie was bad because of him. I thought Donald Glover as Lando was phenomenal, so I don't think there was any issues with recasting. I think the issue was that movie came out a few months after Episode 8. Like, it used to be that you had an entire year to get excited for a new Star Wars movie. And it was this, like, December celebration. And you got ready for it. And then they did a couple months and it was like, hey guys, get excited about Star Wars again. And not only Star Wars, but this thing that kind of just doesn't seem like it's that important. I think a Lando movie would have been much more fun since we didn't know much about him. I 100% agree. Yeah, it was a movie that gave us a lot of stuff we didn't need to know. For sure. I will never understand why they went with 3 different directors for 7, 8, and 9. I think it's just... once again, I just don't think they really understood what to do. I think they got it, and they were so worried that they overthought the problems. I think they should have just J.J. Abrams the whole thing. Are you saying they should have just had J.J. do the whole thing? Because at least it would have been cohesive. I don't know, man. Like, I stand by... The Force Awakens, I think, is enjoyable enough. I don't mind it being on. I think the humor's good. I think it looks good. I think it has some okay ideas. Like, I don't mind The Force Awakens really at all. Except for there are things about that movie that make absolutely no sense. And it sounds like some of them were beyond JJ's control as well. Like, I guess he wanted like Coruscant in it and stuff like that and got told no. Like, it sounds like there are things that they had planned behind the scenes that made that movie like kind of shitty in the ways where I scratch my head and I go, this doesn't make any sense. Like, there are problems with Force Awakens, for sure. There's a lot of problems. And the fact that it's just a New Hope again is one of them. But I don't think it's quite a sin. But I think Rise of Skywalker is easily the worst Star Wars movie. And so you want to say, let's have JJ do it. It's hard for me to forget that he made a Star Wars movie so bad that I've only watched it twice. I lied. Twice. Which is not a lot for me. I used to say I didn't like Rogue One. Now it has moved up. its stock has risen in my approximation for a while now. But as much as I didn't like Rogue One, I still had seen it 4 or 5 times. Yeah, the only reason I saw it twice was because I went and saw it in theaters, and then my parents were like, hey, we didn't ever get to see that new Star Wars movie. You want to watch it? And I told them no, and they said, come on, let's watch it. And I said, fine. Like, that was it. That was the whole thing. That's the only reason I saw it twice. And I even said no to the initial invite. It's so awful. That's why Rogue One was so good. They just told the story without trying too hard to scream Star Wars. I've said this before. I wish... If I could get my wish, I wish Rogue One could be a longer movie. Get rid of a lot of the stupid stuff involving Saw Gerrera, because there is some stupid-ass Saw Gerrera business in that movie that I absolutely hate. They took a character that I genuinely like and an actor that I think is incredible, and they made a character that I literally can't stand every moment he's on the screen. I think he's performed well, but the stuff he says and does is so stupid. And invest that plus a little extra time in fleshing out the characters of Rogue One, and I would think Rogue One was one of the best movies. It looks phenomenal. It sounds phenomenal. I have little gripes with it that unfortunately take big hits from the movie. I don't think they spend enough time with the characters for me to care. And I think they spend too many times doing nods to other movies. Get rid of the stupid, like, doctor from the cantina, get his cameo out. That's stupid. Like, just get rid of little things like that instead of dumb little throwaway cameos that make people go, that was in the movie. Like, put in more time with the characters so I actually care about their sacrifice, and I would think Rogue One was stellar. I'm in the weird minority that thinks 8 is one of the best Star Wars movies ever. Hey, I'm right there with you. I think Episode 8 is really good. I think, like Rogue One, there are some things I don't like about it. But I really like the... I really like Episode 8. He had to create a villain in the vacuum that Rian left. No, he didn't. Rian Johnson made a villain. You just all didn't want to see it. He made Kylo Ren a legitimate villain. And people didn't want to accept it because they like Adam Driver. They like the chemistry between him and Daisy Ridley. There was a villain. It wasn't a vacuum. You just don't like who he picked. And that doesn't mean that he couldn't have redeemed him. Also, I think Rey would have been a compelling final villain. Yeah, Matt the radar technician was the ultimate villain. We know that. Rey being a nobody was great. Yeah, I think that was fantastic. I think, I think that a lot of stuff gets thrown at Rian Johnson that is actually J.J. Abrams' fault. People say, well, it doesn't make sense that Luke is out there hiding away while all this important stuff is going on. Okay, well, that was established in J.J. Abrams' movie. Rian Johnson just said, okay, Luke Skywalker was hiding on a planet through all of this, so what kind of state of mind is he going to be in? You know, like, he ended a movie with her holding a lightsaber out to Luke. That's where the movie ended. That's where it needed to pick up. You know, I think the Canto Bight stuff has an interesting idea, and I think it's poorly executed. But I think for all the people that throw shade at Rian Johnson saying, well, he didn't leave JJ anything to work with, I just don't think that's true. JJ left one of the characters in a coma. He separated all the main characters of the movie. He created a story where Luke Skywalker's not around any of his friends, despite all the stuff that's going on, and has, you know, presumably been cut off from the Force because he's not reacting to any of this. He created a shitty villain in Snoke. Like, I love that Snoke gets killed. I think Snoke is a stupid name, and I think he was a stupid-looking villain. I think having your main villain be a big CGI man, even if it's being played by Andy Serkis, is not a great character. And I went into Episode 8 going, God, I hate Snoke. I hope they save him somehow. And killing him off was the best way to save him as a villain. I too wanted more Finn. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that if you look at where The Force Awakens ends, you're pretty restricted on what you're doing. You have Poe and Finn together as the only characters that are actually like main characters still together. Rey's off with Chewbacca and R2, and you know, you're just separating your leads. You've got Luke out on his own. It's not a great starting point. And if you don't like what he did with the movie, I mean, it's not gonna change your mind to know that it's a weird starting point. But like, JJ loves like setting up questions, you know, and he set up a ton of questions that ultimately like were not going to be interesting to resolve. And then he messed up by killing off Snoke the moment we got to see him in person. I think killing him off was good, because I do think you needed to lock in. I do think you needed to lock in a villain by the second movie, and I think locking in Kylo Ren as the villain was smart. I think that there were kind of two ways that would have made sense for the movie to go beyond that. Because I think it would have made sense for Rey to like kind of almost do like a reverse Luke Skywalker, right? Like she's the hero, but what if instead of, fighting it, that whole analogy with Luke when he's on the island and he says, you didn't even resist the dark side, you dove directly into it. Like, I think they could have gone either way. They could have had Kylo be the villain, and he's just the big bad. But they also could have had Rey start to go down the dark side and had Kylo's redemption come in trying to save her. Because I always thought one of the interesting things about Kylo Ren was he was somebody who wanted to be evil but was constantly being tempted by the light. That was what they established in The Force Awakens for him. And I think it would have been compelling to have a character kind of have to cave in to save somebody else. But yeah, I think bringing back the Emperor was bad. I think that, a lot of people like to say Luke being the way he is spits in the face of Return of the Jedi. I don't think it does. I think 30 years is a long enough time to where a lot of things can happen to somebody, and that Luke Skywalker, if he's a character, isn't locked in time, and he can make mistakes just like anybody else in 30 years. But I do think the one thing that definitely spits in the face of Return of the Jedi is going, hey, the Emperor survived that. So that whole bit about Darth Vader and Luke, it really doesn't mean anything, because it turns out he's fine. But the Emperor being announced in Fortnite was chef's kiss. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. We didn't need a Palpatine. Yeah, and that's the other thing. They use that name like it's... Nobody ever really says Palpatine all that much until the prequels. I don't think it gets said at all in the original. It's just something you know. And even... So after he becomes Emperor, it's not like everyone's like, Emperor Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine, Emperor Palpatine. They just call him the Emperor. And so Palpatine is a name that doesn't carry any weight to me. I think it actually kind of sounds funny to me. And so anytime someone tries to do a big serious reveal, they're like, you're a Palpatine. I'm like, this name's so dumb. It's such a dumb name. I haven't gotten to the point where that name sounds cool. No wonder she changes it at the end. I'd be embarrassed too. I still enjoy watching them, same as the prequels. Rewatching those recently, they're not that bad. I don't think they're awful. Like let me be clear. I like Star Wars in general. I probably won't watch Rise of Skywalker unless I'm doing, for some reason, a full playthrough of all the movies. But even if I do that, I'm not going to be like, no, I refuse to watch this movie on the grounds of, I'll watch it. I'm just not excited about it. Some of the movies I'm excited for. Like, if I'm going through and watching all of them, there are certain movies that I'm like, hell yeah, I'm ready to watch that again. And there's some movies that I'm like, yeah, we got to get through this. And Rise of Skywalker, Attack of the Clones, that might be the only ones that I'm just not excited to watch. I'm not always thrilled about Solo. It depends on your watch order, I think. So it just kind of depends. But yeah, I don't hate any Star Wars. I do think the TV shows are doing a much better job than the movies are. I want a full John review of every Star Wars and Spider-Man film. I would love to do that. I should actually do that. That would be good video content. I reward every single Star Wars and Spider-Man movie. Or core Patreon reward commentary track. Oh man, that would be fun. It would actually be really fun to do a commentary track with those guys for the Star Wars movies. Because Bo is such a prequel fan. Like, I don't know many people that are prequel fans on the same level as Bo. And I think it would be really fun for us to watch that together. I still want to do commentary tracks for Core. I think that would be a super fun goal for us. I don't know when we would record them, which I think is the reason why we're so hesitant to put it on there as a tier reward. But I bet if we did it, people would do it, because I think I wouldn't be listening to him because I'd be a part of it, but I'd be excited for it because I would just enjoy watching those movies with those guys. Hot take, I love Amazing Spider-Man 2. That is a hot take. You're going down a road I can't follow, Taz. Wow. I like the costume a lot. Like, if we're going to say good things about The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they do the death of Gwen Stacy justice, and they do the costume right. Actually, I will say, I think Amazing Spider-Man 2's death of Gwen Stacy might be more hardcore than the comic. Because in the comic, you know, her neck just breaks. But that thunk in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is rough. That makes me cringe every single time I hear it. It's just like, ooh, that's pretty bad. Speaking of Spider-Man, any plans on getting the remaster on PC this month? I've actually been wanting to play through it again, and I think this would be a good excuse to do it. So I'm definitely thinking of doing that. Yeah, I mean, Scott said he was open to the idea of us doing commentary tracks for Core. I think it's just figuring out the logistics of it. Scott's obviously extremely busy all the time. You know, he has a hard enough time fitting in watching the movies for FilmSack. So I think having to add another movie in there can be a bit tough for him sometimes. But he also, I know Scott wants to find a way to stream it, which it can be done. I mean, you can do the Amazon watch-alongs, which is one thing, but you can also just say like, hey, Twitch, here's the timestamp, join in, you got to have your own copy, here's where it's going to be, you guys are responsible for syncing up, we'll turn the volume up here and there. Like, it can be done. But I know he does have a temptation to stream it in some way and not just put it out in a podcast form, which I think would be fun too, because I do think it would be fun to have chat available with it. But yeah, I'll talk to him about it. We need to reevaluate the Core Patreon because it's still very much designed for heroes. And we've been getting more and more people who are signing up who are clearly doing it not for any rewards because the reward structure has kind of fallen apart. They're doing it just to support us, which is incredible. But we do feel like more incentives would, one, get more people interested in doing it. And two, we could put some really good content out now, kind of now that we know what the show is. Like, we didn't update it when we switched from Heroes to General Gaming because we didn't even know if it was going to work. Like, we thought, well, who knows if people are going to care once we start talking about other games and stuff like that. Yeah, top tier includes Bo one-on-one coaching. I haven't gotten one yet. Yeah, and like that's the other thing. Bo's like, if I have to coach anybody, I don't even really remember how to play this game. So yeah, we need to go back and reevaluate with what the show is now, and kind of figure that out. I certainly have more time to do some of the stuff than I did back from the days when I was writing those Dear Martha letters from work. Like, I'm sure when they fired me and they had to clear off my hard drive, they were like, why are there letters to somebody named Martha on his hard drive? I don't think that was the case, but I was writing them at work. You know, you gotta take the time when you have the time, and that was when I had it. So that's the way it was going. I was hoping for life coaching. I don't know if you want life coaching from Bo. Not to throw my friend under the bus or anything, but I would just say maybe, like, it depends on what your goals are. I think Bo's probably a fantastic life coach for some things. Bo the Bush Burger Eater. Yeah. Look, sometimes you gotta eat a... Look, we should all be so content with life that we're good with eating a burger out of a bush. You know, that's just the way it works. Does make you critical of Reinhardt cosplay, though. He has great camping advice. No, he doesn't. He has worse camping advice than me, and I have basically no camping advice. All right, man. Bo knows the best lakes to pee in. Yeah. Yeah. You will receive an exclusive Dear Martha letter by John in the mail each month, and if we achieve 1,000 per episode show goal, you will receive access to a one-on-one coaching lesson with Bo. This sounds so good. I mean, I'm sure he'll be thrilled to be doing the coaching lessons. Just go teach those life skills. Yeah, I haven't written them in a while. There was a case where Scott asked for some. I was late on delivering. He didn't follow up. He hasn't asked for them for a while. Like I said, we need to reevaluate the Patreon. We will get there. I feel like Bo being a life coach was watching him play through Disco Elysium. That could be. I didn't watch him play it. I was there the time the chat room killed him, and that was all I was there for. And that was basically all I saw. A full session on how much biting pressure to apply to a nipple. John, I watched an almost 3-hour Final Fantasy Remake YouTube essay, and my mind is melt. Yeah, I would imagine it is. I think that seems like, but that's what YouTube's good for. But so good and so much hype for the next game. I think so too. I'm really excited for it as well. I've become so much a bigger fan for Final Fantasy VII. Like, my opinion on that game has really shifted. Final Fantasy VIII is not losing steam, but it's maybe not gaining in the same way that a lot of the games I've played does. So, I'm excited. The Japanese version gives some clues that the English doesn't. Interesting. I mean, it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see where we go. It's obviously things are different. But how much different? We'll have to find out. Speaking of Final Fantasy, I think it's time. Everybody. Final Fantasy VIII was interesting because you're sort of rewarded for not leveling. This is true. Turn them into cards. Turn them into cards. Let's see. We need a song for the end. What are we going to play? Let's do this. I like this song. We'll play that at the end. All right, Final Fantasy VIII. I'm excited to get into more of this. I've been excited all day, I guess, because I played it yesterday. But, I mean, I've been excited all week to play it. I am having a really good time with it. And not just because people have shown me cool ways to kind of cheat at it. It's not cheating. It's the system, as is put in the game. I haven't done anything questionable. But missed yesterday where we at. We just got to the big city. I can't remember what it's called. The place where we're going to assassinate the witch. The sorceress. She's not a witch. Listening on my headphones and they decided to switch to Spotify where I was listening to TWBD was very confused for a moment. That'll happen. All right, let's do this. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Everybody who has followed, liked, subbed, the gifted sub, 10 Lobster. Huge thanks to you again for all the gifted subs. That was very cool. I love gifted subs. It's one of the nicest things you can get. Anytime it pops up in any Twitch chat I'm watching, it means a lot to me. So I'm sure everybody who got one appreciates it. I know I do, as the person whose sub was gifted. Anybody who has access to new emotes, find your favorite new emote. I'll choose my baby and spam it in honor of 10 Lobster. All right, let's do this. Final Fantasy VIII, everybody. It's time. It's time to dive right back into this game. And as I said, so I did load it up and I played some Triple Triad since yesterday. And as a result, I also changed my team. We got rid of Selfie. I don't know why I didn't want Selfie on the team. I just don't want her on the team. I kicked her off the team. And she's off the team. But we were playing cards against this lady. She's the queen of cards. I was taking a bunch of cards from her while I was just killing time. And let's open with a Triple Triad match. Let's do that. I feel like that's the best way to go. We won, we get a card. Let's take a Tomberry. Yep, give me a Tomberry. Alright. John, try to play good cards in good locations. I did. You know what? We won. We won cards from this lady. I'll win again. I don't even need to save. I did not see what the trade rule was before I agreed to this stream. Or this battle. This could be a problem. This lady sometimes throws in a real nasty trade rule that we have to be careful of. We have to be aware of because it is a problem. You know, you can do this all you want. You're not gonna win. Alright, well. Either way, he's gonna take that card, so we will just do that. And we will still win. We get to select one card. They're all cards we already have. We'll take that card. Card seems okay. See, we can just beat her as much as we want. It's fine. She's the queen of cards, but she's very beatable. Alright, we're back in this town. We got stuff in the town to do. I did come through here. I upgraded Renoa's weapon, which is part of the reason why she's on the team. We should probably just double check our junctions. Let's just check real quick here. Junction, auto, attack. Junction, auto, attack. Alright, we're good. Good across the board. Alright. General Caraway's mansion is right through this gate, but I can't just let you walk in. I believe he's been informed of our arrival. Yes, indeed, but I was ordered not to let you through until your skills have been tested. He's still so skeptical of people. Test our skills. What does he want us to do? The Tomb of the Unknown King to the northeast. All you have to do is go there. It's real simple, but you have to bring back proof that you were there. A code number. A code number? All the way out here for a test of courage? There are many students like yourself who wish to call on General Caraway. There was a student from Galbadia Garden yesterday who is yet to return from the test at the Tomb of the Unknown King. The Tomb of the Unknown King is located northeast of the city. Your objective is to go to the Tomb of the Unknown King, look for traces of this lost student, and return with his ID number. You should be able to find what you're looking for shortly after you go in. The ID number should be written on it. I don't recommend going any further than you have to. You may never make it back alive. Anyway, here's a map for you. Press back while inside the Tomb of the... Yes, I see. I understand this map completely. Press Y again while the map is displayed to escape from the dungeon, but just remember your seed rank will go down. Hi. Oh, he just wants to tell us what's up. Okay. Hello. Will you escort us out of town? Oh man, look at this. We're at a gas station outside of town. Wanna rent a car? No, we will do random battles. We're not rubes. Oh, wait, is that back into the town? Hold on. Money! Oh man, our rank went down. We were an A rank seed team. Now we're just the 30 rank seed team. Alright, we gotta find a tomb. I'm looking for it. I guess we're gonna have to run around. Let's go out here. Let's go out on the Penesuela. Your seed sucks. I'm a rank 30 seed. It's beautiful. When I started, I was just a lowly 21 seed. Now my seed is 30. It's a bird. Griffith. Oh, I forgot to tell you. For my limit break shot, pull the trigger with the right button. Got it? Okay. Cowboy. Good job. Guys, you all think I'm gonna get lost in this place, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna get lost in here. I looked at that map for almost 30 seconds. I think we got him. There's a slight power differential between Squall and Renoa. I can't quite put my finger on it. Ever so subtle. You won't just follow. It's confusing at first because you don't know it turns you around. Float! I feel like that was a tip. Protect found. Renoa, you can have protect. Alright, let's save. You know, in case something crazy happens. Alright, here we go. I'm guessing... Hold on. We gotta do something smart. I'm gonna prove how smart I can be. I'm guessing by the fact that I can buy a hint and stuff like that, that I have to actually remember this number, and that I'm not gonna just be able to say, I found it. So let me get a pen and paper. Student ID number 94. Man, I didn't even need the piece of paper. I would have remembered that. 94. You know, like Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Who's there?
Alright, let's get him, guys. Draw... These are all so good. No, let's draw life. Nope, not that. Draw.
They're pretty strong. Bastards, it ain't over.
Oh! He ran right through me. Okay, we gotta change. I think Shiva learned something. Shiva, you gotta learn something else. Why don't you learn that? That seems like a good one to learn. What did she just learn? She learned summon... Oh, summon damage up. Okay. Alright, let's go, guys. We're doing so well. We're doing so well. To the right, to the right. Float. Sure. Renoa can have it. You'll float too. Hell yeah, we did something. Uh-oh. We let the water in, we let the monsters in. They're bloopers. There's nothing that exciting to draw from. I feel like you should use magic on those. Did you seriously just draw float while down in the sewers? Actually, yes. This is a good point. Oh good, everybody's leveling up. Kira. Okay, let's save our game again. Why not? We're here. Is there anything to do here? This is the crank. Let's do this. Yeah. Great. We are puzzling things out right now. We are masters of the puzzle. Okay, it's way out. Okay, so we've gone in a full loop here. That's good. It's good to know. Bloopers! Yeah, 8 damage. I'm telling you, she's a powerhouse. All right, Ifrit learned defense. There's Mug. We got Mug. All right, it's time to learn some abilities. He can learn. I guess we'll put him on that for now. That's good. And counter rate by half, status magic from an item, dark side. Yeah, let's go ahead and learn these as well. This is probably good to learn. Junction, Squall, ability. I mean, he's so strong right now. We can switch that. We can make him mug people. Keep going straight. It's like mist.
You're back again. Took it easy on you last time, but not this time. This time, my big bro's with me. Now's your chance to run away, man. Bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, bro. These guys crashed the tomb. Plus, they attacked me.
Oh, really? They attacked you. Not bad for a human.
Wow, so the Elder is smaller.
Yo, bro, they're making fun of us.
Foolish little humans. I'll show you not to judge a book by its cover.
Alright, what can we get? Double's probably a good spell to have. Is there anything new to draw from you? No, not really. Alright, go ahead and draw a double. Alright, now it's attack round. We've had our fun.
The rest is up to you, bro.
Mug him.
I guess we'll join you.
Nice. Acquired him. You are quite the powerful ones. You have defeated the two brothers. Thanks to you, I am now free from this cramped stone coffin. However, there is something I have been thinking of for a very long time. Is it really necessary to entomb those traveling to the other world after such a long and tiring journey through life? We got the Minotaur card. Yeah, that guy was very small compared to his coffin. Oh, we should junction... Renault, you're getting the brothers, because I feel bad that you only have the one thing. And, let's see here. What else did I want to do? I wanted to oh, I need to decide what they're going to learn. Yeah. What do you guys have? Strength J, Spirit, Defend, HP abilities, Cover. Okay, they don't have any item refinement abilities. So I think I want that. I think that's what I want to learn next. Renoa's girlfriend is two brothers. That's right, two brothers. And we'll just leave this too. See, you all thought I was joking about I'm not gonna get lost. I handled that extremely well. I looked at the map for 30 seconds. I will say this. I have been known to sometimes look at guides, look ahead at guides. I did not look up any tricks to getting through there. I simply used the process I use in any video game when I am lost. Which is, I stick to one wall and I follow it. Yeah, hug the wall, exactly. Renoa rhymes with quinoa. No, it doesn't. No. It's easy for me to just say things too, you know. I can just make up things about people's names. Oh my gosh. What if we just did random battles? Like what? It's pronounced rhinestone. I don't know. All I'm saying is I say it the way it's said. And I know it's the way it's said because that's how I say it. Does that make sense? Renoa rhymes with Samoa. Yeah. There we go. I love that Squall can steal now every time. This is so exciting for me. We got screwed. Renoa! That's right. That's her name. Squall's idea of mugging. I hit you with my sword for lethal damage and check your pockets later. 100% yes. He's so overpowered right now. I just kill him and look for stuff when they die. Hey. Diablos. Let's learn something else. What else you got? We learned that very quickly. I mean, I guess we could do encounter half, right? If leveling up doesn't do you any favors in this game, I would say that that actually has value. But let's do hit J first, and then we'll do that next. Let's see if there's any cool encounters down by the beach. Because up here it's just these stupid Griffith birds. Did you, Diablos, off-screen, couldn't find it in the VODs? Yes, I did. I didn't exactly mean to. I meant to do the encounter just to try it, because I was just goofing around one day. And I ended up beating the encounter kinda no problem. So I just said, you know what, it's just gonna be what it is. I didn't really have any problems with it. I know it's a tricky encounter on account of the fact that he uses a lot of gravity magic and stuff like that, but I just cast his own gravity magic on him, and the encounter wasn't that bad. So it ended up not being a compelling fight. Otherwise, I would have redone it for the stream, but I got it on the first go. Fish fins. Everybody level up. Okay, well, that's the same stuff that you can encounter anywhere, so I'm gonna assume there's nothing particularly interesting to fight here. Except whatever this is. Surely this will be the most interesting random encounter we've had. Ah, yes, one of these. Let's Squall mug him. Nah, we couldn't steal. Plus, I will say, we weren't super powered in attack like we are right now, but we were super powered in HP for Squall, so it wasn't particularly dangerous for him. Talk to the guy. No, it ran away. I couldn't talk to him again. Controls. Hey, buddy, when's the bus coming? Where's the bus? I would like to ride the bus. I find this town confusing. Could you please send the bus, please? I'd like the bus. I hear it. I'm worried that I'm going to walk away from you and it's going to show up and I have a hard time. There it is. I've gotten so good at riding the bus in this game now. Oh man, so much better. Oh no, I'm in the bus! Oh, you know what? Let's take a moment to just make sure everybody's good on this. Everybody got a lot of new abilities and stuff. We'll just, auto... Shit. The one person who I think may have changed the most, and I forgot to do hers. Yeah, okay, we're good. We're still good. Alright, let's go. Walk across the street. Okay, right across the street. Yes, what is it? I'm ready to answer. Oh, I think 4, 9, 94. That's correct. Please, right this way. Yeah, we did it! I didn't even have to look at my note. I'm on fire today. I am feeling very good at video games at the moment. Both Balam and Galbadia Garden are joining forces with the general from the Galbadian army. Why? No point in me thinking about it. Seeds aren't meant to question why. Is my contract still in effect? What is it this time? Don't leave me in this house, okay? Want me to explain why? This might take a while. You should know by now. Just tell us what to do, and we'll do it. Okay then. Thanks. Alright, if they try to make us leave Renault in the house, we're not going to do it. Ugh. Who's this painting? Okay. Quistis, you're kinda in a chair. He's making us wait quite a bit. What's taking so long? He always does this. So discourteous, making people wait. I'm gonna go complain. Everyone just wait here. Oh, by the way, this is my house. So don't worry. Hope it doesn't lead to any trouble. What the hell's going on? Where's Renoa? She has not received the type of training you all have, and may become a burden. It's for the best that she stays out of this operation. So, you're Renoa's father? I can't remember the last time she called me that. So, the father's a top military officer, and the daughter's a member of an anti-government faction? That's bad. Really bad. Yes, indeed. It's a serious problem. Sorry, I didn't realize I was in your way, General. But it doesn't concern you. It's our problem. That's not the case. Besides, we have far more important things to worry about. Garden's directive and Renoa's orders have the same value to us. Once our mission is accomplished here, we're working for Renoa as per our contract. I don't know what your situation is, but please don't interfere when the time comes. And if I do. What's his problem? We're all seeds here. We'll act accordingly. Hey, fellas. We're here to knock off the sorceress, right? So let's get down to business. Okay, let me explain the plan. Man, I can't bring the party I want to bring. Now I'm stuck with this party. Nice. I'm sure you know about the Galbadian government reaching an agreement with Sorceress Adia. There is going to be a ceremony tonight to commemorate the event. No, sorry, we ran into Zell and we're kind of glitching. It'll be held at the presidential residence. During the ceremony, you will split up into 2 teams and get in position. The gateway team will enter the gateway and stand by. The sniper team will stand by at the front of the presidential residence until the ceremony is over. This is where the sniper team will wait, right here where I am standing. So we're going to divide into 2 teams, the sniper team and the gateway team. That's the presidential residence. Once the ceremony ends, a parade for the sorceress will begin. That's when the gate will open. Lay low until then. The parade may be cancelled if there is any commotion. We must avoid that at all costs. Once the gate opens, the sniper team will move out, with the parade drawing the crowd and the guards' attention. It should be rather easy to move about. The sniper team will head for the roof of the residence. In the corridor by the sorceress's room, there is a hatch that leads to the clock tower. There's a clock tower there, housing a carousel clock. You'll find the sniper rifle there. Stand by in the clock until exactly 20 o'clock. The parade will begin by the gate. The sorcerers will begin riding on the parade vehicle. Oh, we're walking down this way. After it leaves the gate, the vehicle will turn left. Like this. Whee! This way. The parade will circle around the city along the outer road and return to this space. It will return on this side. Then it will turn right and head this way. Whee! Here's where the gateway team comes into play. At exactly 20 o'clock, the parade will pass under the gateway. I am going to keep calling it 20 o'clock. I made myself laugh, and I will continue to do so. At this point, the gateway team will operate the console to drop the gates. The sorceress will be trapped inside the gateway. At 20 o'clock, the carousel clock will rise out of the roof, carrying the sniper team up as well. There will be no obstruction between the sniper team and the sorceress. Take the open shot. Bang. Like that. That is all. Now we wait. You're free to go anywhere. Go check out the city if you wish. Just one thing. Stay out of trouble. Who do you think we are? We're not like your daughter. We're seeds. Report to my residence when you're ready. We'll hold a final meeting then. After that, we'll proceed with the operation. Treating me like I don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. He doesn't know what's going on. I mean, I think I'm basically just ready, right? I don't think there's anything I need to do. I've already checked out the town. I mean, maybe I could take a snooze and be at full health, full mana sort of deal. That might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. Come on, guys. Run! Run! We're in the middle of traffic! We're crazy! We're gonna live forever! Pay. We need to sleep. Alright, we had to sleep. Now we need to have a save. A sleep, a save, and then we assassinate a sorceress. Anybody who doesn't think the plan's gonna work, did you see the way he ran around? Like, this has to work. He whooshed all over the place. Oh god, no. Oops. I messed up. I was drinking instead of thinking. And mistakes were made. I guess I could have saved out here, but it's fine. We're not supposed to leave Renoa here. She asked us. That's part of our contract. We left her here anyway. It's time to form the teams. The sniper and the leader of this operation will form the sniper team. The leader's role is vital. What does he mean? If the plan fails for some reason, or should the sniper miss, the leader... Oh, sorry, wrong person, but I saw Selfie moving. The leader must carry out a direct assault against the sorceress. The plan was devised carefully, because we intend this to be a covert operation, but our ultimate goal is to eliminate the sorceress, and we must achieve this at all cost, even if they uncover our identities. So, who's going to lead the operation? I will. Fine. I'll leave the rest up to you. The sniper team is decided. Irvine and I will make up the sniper team. The gateway team will be... Woohoo! Roger. Let's do it. So, who's going to be the leader for the gateway team? Obviously Quistis. Sorry, Zell. Instructor Treppe. Quistis Treppe, you're in charge. Okay, leave it to me. Okay, let's begin. Okay, hold on. We're on your team, instructor. Let's kick ass. Woohoo! Hi. Finally got out of there. Did that man say something? No, not really. Where's Squall? I'm sorry, Renoa, but we have to get going. Hold on a sec. Take a look at this. It's called an Odine bangle. I found it in that man's room. Odine? What you gonna do with it? It's supposed to suppress the sorceress's powers, but its effects are still unknown, so I don't think they're going to use it for this mission. If it's Odine brand, it should be pretty effective. They're #1 when it comes to magical goods. Right. So what exactly do you want to do with it? Are you planning to have the sorceress put it on? Who, when, how? That's what we're going to discuss. We don't have time for that. Squall and Irvine are already standing by. We have an operation to carry out, too. You understand, don't you? This isn't a father-daughter quarrel. This isn't a game. Who said this was a game? I understand what's going on. It's not like I don't have a plan. I'll make sure the first charge when we make the full-on attack. I'll try to buy some time. Oh, look at, we're all marching with purpose. It's great. So, like, is it true that seeds aren't supposed to question their mission? There are times I'd like to know myself, like now, for example, but... What do you care? So, like, if you knew that your enemies were pure evil, you'd get more fired up to fight them, right? An enemy that's pure evil? Right and wrong are not what separate us and our enemies. It's different standpoints, our perspectives that separate us. Both sides blame one another. There's no good or bad side, just two sides holding different views. The gateway team will wait inside the gate until 20 o'clock. You can enter through this door. The sorceress will pass through the gateway at exactly 20 o'clock. In that instant, lower the gates using the control console located on the top floor and trap her inside the gateway. Good luck, gateway team. "20 o'clock can't come fast enough." That's what I say. Oh, hello. You two will wait here. General, why has the sorceress decided something? She wants to establish her place in Galbadia Garden, since she has chosen it to serve as her base. So that's why Galbadian Garden wants her out. It's starting. I'm returning to my residence. Good luck. It's so exciting, you guys. This operation's cool. I feel like this game could have almost been nothing but operations. The operations are real fun. Instructor, what's up? Maybe I was too hard on her. Too hard? I'm going to go apologize. You mean Renoa? But we can't just leave our post. We still have time until 20 o'clock. You two wait here. We can't just... Hey, wait up! Oh man, we're gonna catch up to the general. It's gonna be awkward as hell. It'll be chaos out there soon. You'll be safe here. Go away. Oh no, he's gonna lock me in. I can do it. Renoa, I'm sorry, Did we get locked in? That Caraway guy! We're smack dab in the middle of a family quarrel here. This is bad. I'm worried about Renoa too. What do you mean? Renoa's probably on her way to see the sorceress as we speak. She wanted to help us. Uh-oh. We better switch some junctions here. This is what all these tents are for. For all the times I mess up the hit point totals. I'm not a seed, but... Are there two people doing it in that car? Because this looks like Titanic. I can do this. This isn't some kind of game. Well, it is, but not to you. Well, she didn't encounter anything. Maybe that junction switch was stupid. Excuse me. I'm the daughter of, Galbadian Army's, General Caraway. I thought I'd come and pay my respects. You know, 'cause of my father and all. So I, brought you a small gift, please. Uh-oh. I hate when my arm does that. Oh, jeez. That's mean. She was in VR. Playing orc massage. She's got a lot going on her head for head accessories. She's got like a VR helmet, a horn, a conch shell. Here she comes. People are stoked to see her. Hey, that girl. Renoa? Lowlifes. Shameless, filthy wretches. How you celebrate my ascension with such joy, hailing the very one whom you have condemned for generations. Have you no shame? What happened to the evil, ruthless sorceress from your fantasies? The cold-blooded tyrant that slaughtered countless men and destroyed many nations. Where is she now? She stands before your very eyes to become your new ruler. A new era has just begun. Adia? Are you alright? I can't remember what voice I did for President Telling. I know it was bad. It was sinister bad. Adi. This is reality. No one can help you. The crowd is loving this. That crowd is stoked. Sit back and enjoy the show. I mean, it sounded like they were cheering. Maybe that was a scream. Ugh. He peed himself when he died. Rest assured, you fools. Your time will come. Man, I didn't know that Homelander was in this video game. This is only the beginning. Let us start a new reign of terror. I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination. Let us end this ceremony with a sacrifice. I mean, we started it with a sacrifice, really. She seems nice. Oh no, it's Reptile from the Mortal Kombat movie. Hey, she's in trouble, big time. We've got to go help Renoa. The parade hasn't started yet. The gate's not open. You've got to be kidding. Oh no, it's starting. We need to get out of here, quick. Yeah, get a drink. Oh, this is like a Resident Evil game now. No way! Pretty sneaky. Let's go. But we don't even know where it leads. No use in staying here. Okay, hold on. We gotta... It's fine. It's fine. We'll be fine. Save the game. Oh. Oh, well done. I didn't even know that was the way to go, but, you know, here we are. It's starting. People continue to be flippin' stoked for this sorceress. They're like, yeah, she killed the president. Must have been a real bad president. Got Harley Quinn dancing, like Michael Jackson. You know what? Maybe I'm with it. Now's our chance. Come on. What are you waiting for? Renoa might die. Squall, you are the worst. You're pretty bad, man. Hey, it's Cypher, and he's also been imbibing whatever the sorceress is putting out. Sneaky run! I don't know why I'm saving again. Nothing's happened, but, you know, just in case, we'll do it. No, I don't want to go down. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I think Renoa's pretty accomplished, because, you know, she wasn't any slower at this than they are. This music is so good. This part of the game is just a cool-ass part of the game. Hey, can you wait till I'm up before you climb inside my body? It's just rude. I don't know why he turned into gas. Hello! I thought this was where you were getting eaten by lizards, but I was wrong. Renoa. Reptile. Let's get Carbuncle first. Got him. Uh-oh. Alright, let's mug one lizard. What do we get? Brakes. You know, Asuna is really good to get. It's really good for resistances. I feel like I should take some time to draw as many Asunas as I can. The crowd loves Squall. They do. They're like, yeah, they love anybody. Like, a lady just got up there, called them all idiots, killed the president, was like, basically like, I'm gonna murder you, sicked giant lizard lions on people, and then peaced out and had a parade, and they're still like, yeah, woo! See, there's an advantage to how weak Irvine is. It gives me more time to draw this here. Oh no, Magma Breath. Been getting 9 pretty much regularly. I think that's pretty good. Should be maxed out pretty soon, I think. My 9 multiplication tables are anything to go off of. You get to 100 pretty quick. Oh, don't cast that on him. He's weak. He doesn't have anything junction. That's mean. Uh-oh, he's got a countdown. Alright, let's avoid a countdown. Carbuncle! I was scared. Really scared. It's over now. I was scared. I was really, really scared. You're used to battles, aren't you? I couldn't fight alone. You're not ready for all this. Better get going. I haven't forgotten... Or, sorry, wrong person. I haven't forgotten your order. Just stay close to me. Okay, yeah, we got GF, we got Carbuncle now. Carbuncle... Refine recovery medicine from an item. Oh, counterattack is pretty good. I like counter a lot. That would be a good one to learn. I think I'm gonna learn it. That seems good. We gotta figure out who we're gonna junction Carbuncle to, though. I feel like we should take... I think we have it on Selfie right now. Give that to Renoa. And we'll just junction Irvine. We'll just give him Carbuncle for now. And we'll give him draw, item, GF, and we'll just do that. Okay, good. We got a team. Let's go. Nope. I messed up. Oh, I just did all this junctioning. I don't think there's going to be any point for it, because we're going to switch in just a second. Kissy Bears, hey! Good to see ya. Irvine Kineas, it's in your hands now. Huh? Why'd he get all quiet? Oh, he must be concentrating. Loneliness of the sharpshooter. I guess he has a point. Can't hear anything from in here. What's going on with the parade, I wonder? Cypher. So he's alive. Renoa? Cypher's alive. He was in the parade with the sorceress. What does it mean? Who knows? If I were to face the sorceress directly, would I have to go through Cypher? That's the way it goes as a seed. You can't choose your enemies. I may end up killing Cypher. Hey, that guy you think you're in love with, just so you know, I'm gonna kill him. You're both prepared, right? That's the kind of world you live in? You've had a lot of emotional training. But, of course, I'd rather it not happen. It's all up to Irvine. Huh? Is he freaking out? Don't tell me you're getting the jitters. I can't do it. This whole operation is going as wrong as it possibly can. Alright, let's switch. You're going to Selfie. And I want Carbuncle to start gaining levels, so I think we have to remove Carbuncle and junction him to... I guess we'll give him to Selfie as well. Good. I mean, the sorceress slays, but that doesn't mean you don't slay the sorceress. That's true. It's a good point, actually. Are we not riding this water wheel? Oh, we're getting in a fight. There's monsters in the sewers? Weird. Oh, weird. Oh, Zell doesn't have anything junction to him. Oh boy, this team is not off to a great start, I gotta say. This is a bit of a problem, actually. Sure, do that, I guess. Nope. There it is. I know everybody's sad, but come on, let's do it. We can get these guys. There it is. You just gotta hit him. You just gotta actually hit him. This seems like a trick. Uh-oh, it's more of these guys. I probably should have limit break. She might not have missed. Guys, I know it's a shadow, but you gotta hit the stupid thing. There we go. Okay. Well, hey, look at that. We went the route that got us the draw point. That's great. That's what you love to see. More shadows. I was kind of hoping for a wider variety of enemies in the sewer than these things, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Oops. I don't know who she's gonna laser eye. I was kind of looking the other direction. That's pretty good, though. I mean, if she hits, her attack is much better than the laser eye. That's just a fact. Creeps card! Hell yeah, we got a card for the creeps. Okay, we gotta come back to that drop. Okay, bats. Bats should be easier to hit. I don't know why. They actually seem like they would be harder to hit, but... you know, we're gonna try it. Zombie. guess we're going up here. And back down over here. Okay, so I wasn't lost in that tomb, but I am lost now. That's for sure. Shit! I want the draw point. Can we make it back over? I hope this parade's really long. Nope. We just missed it. I don't like one chance opportunities. It's not fun. Because now you've made me paranoid about every path in this sewer. Is what you've done. Oh man, bats and shadows. Okay. You hit a bat. You hit a shadow. You hit a bat. Hit the bat. Hit the shadow. And hit the bat. Perfect. Teamwork executed perfectly. Alright, Siren learned a new thing. Get to teach Siren something new. Let's give her that. Oh, we knocked down that ladder. There's a magazine. Guys, we gotta get that magazine. Where else are we gonna find a magazine besides the sewers? The best magazines are located in the sewers. Ah, was that Quetzalcoatl? I think it was. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't expect anybody to learn anything. What are you learning? Yeah, that seems like the kind of thing you would learn right now. Alright, let's give you that to work on. If somebody learns something dumb, we know what happened. Okay, let's use a tent. Stop concerning me about HP totals. And let's save. And let's go get that magazine. Wait, really? We can't go down that way? Oh, man. I don't know how you get that magazine. We're gonna have to just let it be, I guess. Okay, we are up here. I'm not 100% sure what we are supposed to do right now. Oh, go up. It's one of those ladders you have to get off before you decide where to go from there. I understand. Whew, we just made it. Instructor, hit the switch now. Irvine Kinneas. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I always choke like this. I try to act all cool, joke around, but I just can't handle the pressure. Forget it. Just shoot. My bullet, the sorceress. I'll go down in history. I'd change the history of Galbadia, of the world. It's all too much. Enough. Just shoot. I can't, damn it. Irvine, calm down. Everyone's waiting on you. I don't care if you miss. Whatever happens, just leave the rest to us. Just think of it as a signal, a sign for us to make our move. Just a signal? That's it. Please. Just a sign. I'm sorry. It's okay. Your aim was perfect. Just leave the rest to me. I'm going in for the sorceress. Irvine, Renoa, just be ready to back me up. I guess now we can officially do junction-y business. We can switch her for him and her for her. Oh no, we'll just go with that. That's fine. Take care of Renoa. Oh man, his adoring crowd is gone. Yeah! Well, she's not really trapped in there if Squall can just go through the bars like that. Well, this is how it turned out. So, you've become the sorceress's lapdog? I'd prefer to be called her knight. I don't remember what voice I was doing for Cypher. It's been too long. I think I was giving him a pompous schoolboy voice, but it's fine. This has always been my dream. Sure, Cypher. I always wanted to be entranced by a sorceress. Hey, you got anything good on you? No, not really. Alright, I'm just gonna mug you then. I lost. You're losing it, Cypher. A seed planted in a rundown garden. I mean, I think you're gonna find you picked the wrong Gunblade lackey, Adia. I one-shotted your last one. Now I'm gonna one-shot you. I can fight if I'm with you. That's why I'm here. I have to redeem myself. Let's draw whatever this is. Uh-oh. Dispels. You want anything from her? Now's your chance. Draw now while you have a chance. Alright, we got a lot of Dispel magic from you. I'm feeling good about it. We'll do another life draw, though, because that's good for her to have. Alright, let's get her. That didn't instantly kill her. Crazy. Oh, whoops. Wrong person's attacking. Impudent seeds. Ah, that's fine. He got redeemed. Strength Junction learned. Magic. They're still stoked about this sorceress. What does it all mean? Please insert disc 2. It's not what it says, but I'm pretty sure this is where that is. Uncle Laguna, there's someone here to see you. Huh? Me? What's this person look like? He was wearing funny clothes. He's talking to Rain right now. Is he at the pub? Yup, that's why I came over to get you, Uncle Laguna. Am I a good girl? No, you're not. It's dangerous to be out there by yourself. What if a monster comes and attacks you? It's only next door. It's okay. It's still dangerous. And since you're such a cute little girl, the monsters will especially be after you. They'll catch you, and they'll suck all your blood out. If anything like that should happen, Uncle Laguna's gonna cry. I'll be okay. I'll just call you, Uncle Laguna. You'll come rescue me, right? Hey, Eleni, wait. I don't think that was some good advice. I think that advice could have been better. I think that advice bordered on questionable. Oh. There is a draw point there. I did not need any more Kiraga. Hey, this is why you should always run around pressing A everywhere you go. Was there a way to go to the right? Is there a up upstairs? No, there's no up upstairs. Squall is dead theory now in effect. Got him in an okay spot. Laguna looks like he's been shooting the wall. I waited. Am I a good girl? Yes, a good girl. Dear Eleni's father and mother, Eleni's been a good girl today. Right? Yep. Oh shit, there are monsters. Maybe his advice was good. Hell yeah, get that spider web. I take back everything I said about his questionable parenting? Uncling? You think Eshthar soldiers are really coming? That was 2 years ago, right? They would have been here by now. But you never know what a country ruled by a sorceress could be up to. More spider webs. Get them all. Wizard stones. That's wizard. Oh yeah, one of my GFs learned something. Which one? He's still working. She's still working. He's still working. It's still going. Yeah. This is what I want. Okay, we're good. You seem to have recovered fully. Perhaps it's time you came back to the army. Come on, guys. You could kill some monsters, too. We're on watch for Eshthar soldiers. Screw the monsters. Give me a break, guys. Yeah, give Laguna a break, guys. Alright, where all can we go? We're gonna just keep getting in fights, apparently. Anything back here? Oh, there's a fight back here. There's a monster in this dark alley. It's a bug and a caterpillar. More magic stones. More spider webs. It's all good. Here's another guard to talk to. I've been here 2 years, and boy is it boring. It's a heck of a lot better than what Eshthar soldiers do. They kidnap little girls, you know? I think they're looking for a successor to Sorceress Adele, the ruler of Eshthar. If they come back here again, I'm sure it'll be for Eleni this time. Ha! But they gotta go through me. Alright, get some dispel magic. That's good to have. That seems like the way to leave town. Eleni, now's your chance. Chance! Oh man, the monster was right in the door. You understand, Eleni? Now, go to your room and play. I got in trouble. That's 'cause you broke your promise. Too bad. Laguna used proper English when speaking to Eleni. I got in trouble. Too bad. It's been a while, Laguna. Kiros! He's Uncle Laguna's friend. He dresses funny, but he's not a bad guy. You dress funny, but you're a good guy, right? I wanted to see if Eleni wanted to play cards with me. You seem well. Yeah, you too. Hey, how long has it been? You know, our grand escape from Centra? That was... one would usually call that being chased out. I thought so. Well, I would say about a year or so. I was bedridden for over 6 months. Seemed like every bone in my body was in pieces. I nursed him back to health. Thank you for taking good care of Laguna. I was able to recover in about a month or so. Ever since then, I've been searching for you. Why? After leaving the army, well, just killing time, I guess. Life's pretty boring without you as entertainment, my man. That's a harsh thing to say. I've been living a productive life here. I think I understand what you mean, though. So, what do you want to know? Let's see. What's Ward up to? How's Ward doing? Ward quit the army too. Luckily, he found a job, and he's working pretty hard. What's he doing? He's a janitor down at the D-District prison. Wow. Can't picture him mopping floors, but I'm glad he's doing well. Oh, and he never got his voice back. You could basically tell what he wants from his facial expressions. So, what do you want to know? Where am I? I think the fairies are here. Fairies? Yeah, I guess so. Then our work today should be a cinch. I'm looking forward to the battles. Tell me about Julia. How's Julia doing? I don't know. You mean Julia the singer? That's right. Laguna really admired her and always frequented the nightclub. Shut up! So what if I did? Julia used to sing at a nightclub? No, she didn't sing. She just played the piano. Then the first song she released was Eyes on Me. How does that song go? You don't know? Well, you never let me hear it. I didn't think you listened to music. The song's about being in love. I really like it. Heard she recently got married. Oh yeah. To some army general, right? General Caraway or something? I'm not too sure. I read in a magazine that her true love went off to war and never came back. General Caraway comforted her while she was feeling down. That's how they got to know each other. So, she didn't wait for the soldier to come back? So what? Who cares? As long as she's happy, right? That's all that matters. Ain't that right, Ellie?
Right.
Uncle Laguna and I are... Ah! Okay, enough talk about this. So, what do you want to know? Let's talk later. Time to do some work. Okay. So what's your plan? You're gonna stick here for a bit, right? Would that be okay? You work for what you eat. And if it's fine with you, you're more than welcome. Come back soon, okay? Alright. Let's check out this bar. Let's see what's going on. See if we can find magazines or draw points or anything interesting. We'll do a switch. We can't do that. It's not how it works with them, apparently. I feel like I learn that every single time. I am stuck in this pub. I don't know how to leave. I feel like there should be a way to do the junction and magic business, though. Let's see, I have Quetzalcoatl, Shiva, and I think that's all I had for that character. Attack, and then we do draw, item, card, strength, vitality. And now we can go rest up in this house. Alright, let's go. Let's find out where we gotta go next. Let's try over here. Let's try the only building we haven't gone in. Okay, it won't let us go in there. So let's go this way. Laguna, I have a simple question. What exactly do you do here? It's like this. All the working men in this town were sent off to war. The only ones still left in town are old people, children, chocobos, dogs, and cats. And I'm sure you've noticed, but the monsters have made their way into the town. This here town took real good care of me. So basically I want to return the kindness. You're looking at the Monster Hunter of Windhill. So as of today, you'll be my assistant. We're to patrol the town up to the town entrance. If we see anyone that's in need along the way, we help them out. That's our basic duty. So wait, was the town hall that place back there that I was at? We're just gonna run around in a circle to there? Or is it across the bridge that I have yet to go across? This town is really mostly just infested with caterpillars. I mean, I guess they're dangerous caterpillars, but, you know, it's really just caterpillars. Okay, I guess it was across the bridge is where we needed to go. Doesn't it look like the caterpillars shit themselves right before they die? Let's look. Let's examine their death with that in mind this time. Yes, it does. And unfortunately, because their little bodies curl up, it looks like they do it all over themselves. Oh, Shiva learned. You need to learn something else now, Shiva. It is time. It's time to learn Doob. Okay, now we're on the road. Maybe we'll get better monsters. Nope, it's the same monsters. Bite bugs card. Alright, I like a bite bug. I like it when they get cards. Okay, we gotta draw a point. Let's get it. Drain found. I guess I can go to Laguna. Why not? I feel like this section of the game is in here to make you think, like, man, I think Squall's probably actually dead. I wonder if I'm never going to play as him ever again. Wonder if that's going to be the twist. This Laguna storyline is going to turn into just Squall being dead.
It's been quite some time now since you've recovered from your injuries.
Thanks to everyone in town.
This here town must be quite dull for a young lad like yourself. Perhaps it's time you return to Delling City.
I'm good. You didn't have to tell me that twice. I'm good. Alright, nice story you got here, ma'am. There's no monsters, no weird caterpillars or anything. We'll be on our way. I guess we'll go down. Chocobo crossing. Man, I got in a random fight because I wanted to find a chocobo. Okay, we learned another thing. Nope, must not have been you. It's not you. I mean, I guess we can do that. Yeah, that seems okay. Okay, it wasn't you. Wasn't you. Wasn't you. Wasn't you. Alright, well, Either way, everybody's learning what they're supposed to be learning right now. It's an overturned wagon. Check it out. Oh. Oh. Let us just run right up that cliff. Once again, that's why you run around tapping A. You never know what you're gonna find. Ah, shit. Come on, monsters. You'd think you'd learn. I think Laguna was really not doing a very good job until Kyros arrived, and now he's working extra hard to try and pretend that he was getting a lot done, because there's a lot of monsters. I feel like if he was actually trying, he'd there'd be a lot less monsters. I mean, not that it's hard, it's just... I think Kyros looks cool, but the problem is he reminds me of, what's his name, Valdo from Soul Calibur, because of his weapon, and like, he kind of dances in combat when it's idle animation, and it's unsettling. Not because he's unsettling, I think he looks awesome, but being reminded of Valdo is never good. Good job, team. Does anybody need help in the hotel? Is there anybody in the hotel? There's nobody in this town. There's one old lady and a kid. I think Dunaway said Voldo was his favorite on Play Retro. Could have been a joke. I can see Brian Dunaway really liking Voldo. He is a unsettling character. Like, genuinely a character that is tougher because the moveset looks so weird. Alright, our first patrol complete. We are to report to the commander and assistant commander. Commander? You mean that woman at the pub? Her name's Rain. Rain, okay. She saved my life, and the assistant commander is Eleni. She seems like a really nice person, but easily taken in by a hotshot. A hotshot? Okay, let's step up our patrol a notch. Assistant Kyros, let's come up with a plan after we get back to base. The hell? You've recovered. Now get out of here. They hate me, but try to converse. I just want to chat. How's Rain? She's doing fine. That's good, but it'd be even better if you left. Rain asked me to. Haha, he bought it. The old Rain asked me to. Gets him every time. Hey, if you have to go someplace, turn around, and come back, your patrol isn't complete. Your patrol is only half done. Volvo was a lot of fun to play as. No one hardly did, so people didn't know how to fight against the dude. Yeah, I mean, his moveset... Like, I don't think I'm good at fighting games. Like, I know, actually, I'm not good at fighting games. But it made me feel a little better that I was bad at fighting him, because I was like, oh, I must have some fighting game knowledge, because I always mess up my blocks on Volvo, what's his name? Anyway, him, because I'm trying to always block in the wrong spot, so his whole shtick completely works on me. My favorite Soul Calibur fighter was Link in the GameCube version. Hey Laguna. Are you doing this patrol thing every day? Thing? What are you calling thing? Weren't you aiming to become a world-traveling journalist? You've heard of timber maniacs, right? I had a talk with the chief editor. He said he's interested in any article related to world travel. That's great! We should go talk to him sometime. Yeah. It auto-corrected. Okay, Voldo. I was like, is his name really Volvo? That seems a little on the... Yeah. It'd be okay if we stayed here a little bit longer, right? You need time to gather more material? This seems like a really nice town. You're gonna write about this place first, aren't you? No way. Can't make this place famous. Too much publicity, and you get all those tourists and stuff. You're afraid someone might come in and take Rain away. Laguna, you've changed, man. Hey, I see a monster. I gotta go get it. I can't talk about my feelings. I gotta go get monster. Where is everybody? What? Girl talk. Let's come back later. Come on. Something inside me tells me to listen. Rain, are you gonna marry Uncle Laguna? A guy like that? He was carried in here crying like a baby, and I was the one who had to take care of him. His crude way of speaking, I just don't know if his aspirations in a journalist are true. Every time I try to have a serious conversation, he avoids it. I can't stand his snoring, and he talks in his sleep. But he's really nice. I really, really like him. Rain, Uncle Laguna and Ellie should all be together. Gabriel, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us today. But, you know, I think what he really wants to do is travel all over the world. I don't think he has it in him to live in a quiet country town like this one. Some people are like that. Ugh, it makes me so mad. You don't like him? I feel the same as you, Eleni. Oh. you back. I came back in a hurry. Report to the commander. Here's my report on today's patrol and monster extermination. Including Bachoo-Bachoos and Bun-Buns that Assistant Commander Eleni oh so hates. I've exterminated 30 monsters. Alright, thank you. Shall we eat before you get started with the next patrol? I'll call you when it's ready, so just wait in your room. You seem pretty tired. You should take a quick nap. Let's eat. Let's eat. Let's all eat together. You're joining us too, right, Mr. Kiros? We have me and Rain and Uncle Laguna and Mr. Kiros. So cute. Oh no, more monsters. Make it 31. Laguna definitely shot the hell out of the wall. I mean, that's just a for sure. What's the matter? I get scared sometimes. Scared of waking up somewhere else. Scared of not seeing Eleni. Scared of not seeing Rain. What happened to me? I feel... What's this I'm feeling? Oh, please let it be this room when I wake up. Please let it be in this puny bed when I wake up. Laguna, you've changed. Where am I? Ah, welcome back, Zell. The dream world again? Uh-huh. How's Laguna doing? Dunno. Didn't see him. It's not like I know everything about Ward, but... Well, you know Laguna and company went to that Centra place and got into a real fix, right? After that, Ward's been all alone. He's working in some sort of prison-like place. And he's bored out of his mind. And he wants to be fighting alongside Laguna. So, what is this we're experiencing? How the hell should I know? Oh no, where's Zell? Didn't you say that Ward was working in some sort of prison? Yeah, so? And wasn't he from Galbadia? Sure, he's a soldier there. Well, since we're prisoners, shouldn't we be trying to break out of here? I wonder what happened to Squall. Did they bring him here too? Do that just in case he gets in a fight. I don't know where we're going. We'll go this way. There's not a lot to do in this prison. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't you supposed to be Ward in that dream world? Just now I was. Does this room look familiar? Of all the stupid questions... Hey, whoa, wait a sec. I know this place. Everyone, listen up. This is the prison that Ward works at. He's a janitor here. There's so many rooms just like this. It's gotta be here. There's a prison for political activists in Galbadia. This must be the place where Ward works. Right here, where we are. I'm sure of it. It's no surprise we're in jail. We did attack the sorceress. We went up against the president. We'll all be sentenced to death. That president is no longer in charge. Now that Galbadia is in the hands of the sorceress, what's going to happen to us? Things don't look so good. What's going to happen to us? And where the hell is that guy Irvine? And where's Squall? Did the sorceress... Ugh. And where am I? I challenged Adia. My wound. No wound. How? The Galbadian soldiers. We were surrounded. He was there, Cypher, leering down at me. Damn you, Cypher. It's a high-tech prison. Floor 7. What? What was that loud noise? I don't like him at all.
It's the sound of your friend being tortured.
What? What do you mean?
Shut up! Don't screw around with me. You understand who's in charge here? I'm asking you a question.
Oh, jeez. Punch him, Zell. Okay, don't punch him. He's got a gun. Stop!
Oh, I almost forgot. Hey man, is there a Renoa with you?
I'm Renoa.
Oh, alright, then come over here. What are you doing to Renoa, you bastard?
Oh, another kick. Stop it already. Stop. I'll go. Renoa. I'll be fine. Let's go.
Squall, you're pitiful.
Oh, jeez, that was a weird throw.
Take him away.
Oh my gosh! I'm sure you can imagine what happens now. What do you want? Tell me what seed is. Adia demands to know. Seed? A code name for Balam Garden's elite mercenary force. Seed, combat specialist. Don't you already know? I'm not a seed. There must be some kind of secret you're given when you become a seed. There's nothing. Even if there were, you think I'd tell you? You're on my tough nut to crack list. Didn't think you'd talk that easily. Geez, I'm honored. So here's a little something for you.
Ah!
Come on, man. He just got stabbed with an icicle. This is mean. Even if you don't talk, others will. The instructor, the little messenger girl, or that chicken wuss, he wouldn't last 3 seconds. They're all here? Oh, you bet. But since I like you so much, I thought you should go first. I was hoping you'd be there, Squall. So, how'd I look in my moment of triumph? My childhood dream fulfilled. I've become the Sorceress's Knight. Sorceress's Knight? His romantic dream? But Cypher, now you're just a torturer. What did you say? Passed out, eh? This is the scene where you swear your undying hatred for me. The tale of the evil mercenary versus the sorceress's knight. The fun's just started, Squall. Don't disappoint me now. Draw. Cure. Ow, 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 ow. It's no use. There seems to be an anti-magic field here. What was that noise? You again. Damn him, that numbskull. I'll stop him. Yo, who do you think you are? Yeah, you big meanie, stop that. You'll regret those words. He's so mean. You okay? Doesn't work so well, but... Cure. Well now, Squall, I'll ask again. What is Seed, and why do they oppose the sorceress? Sir Cypher, the missiles targeted for the garden are ready to launch. Excellent. Balam Garden is to be destroyed on charges of training seeds to oppose the sorceress. It's a pity, really. I grew up there too. But orders are orders, and Adia wants it destroyed. No. After the garden's gone, the seed hunt will begin. I'll be Adia's bloodhound, and hunt down every one of your kind. It'll be fun, Squall. Don't die on me yet. Continue with the interrogation. Ready to talk? I don't understand the question. Don't mess with me. Adia says you know something. Now spit it out. Talk. What is Seed all about? Seed, aren't we mercenaries from Balam Garden? Special forces? Yeah, so? I don't know anything. Why do you keep asking me? Just let me die. What's that? What did you say? Your breath stinks. Puh. Punk, you asked for it. How's that? How do you like me now, huh? Good night. Completely knocked out cold. Hey, you two Moombas, watch him. What now? What do we do? Just stay here? We'll get tortured for sure. We can't just sit here. We have to think of a way to escape. Anyone got a plan? Well, we could skin this little guy and wear him as a disguise. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Doesn't sound like you are. Well, we can't rely on magic here, so we have to go with weapons. We have to somehow get them back. Weapons? My weapons are these fists of mine. I could do some serious damage without weapons. It's up to me, baby. Let me go. I'll go get the weapons back. Oh yeah! You worked here as Ward, so you know the place. Not really. All Ward did was mop the floors. Just leave it to me. You two lie down there. Cell. I hope this works. Guard, we need some help. Open the door. What's the problem? The women are unconscious. I think a snake bit them. What? Well, I'm off. Huh? You want to go too? I guess. Just don't get in the way. I mean, that guard has a nightstick right there. Boy, I sure was hoping this was gonna have a save point, like, right away. That was gonna seem real cool. To just have, like, a save point. There it is. Alright, well we clearly have a prison we need to break out of. We've gone way longer than intended, but save points were few and far between. So thank you everybody for sticking with me. Kind of make up for the shorter show yesterday, I guess. We should be back tomorrow. The time may change a little bit. We're going to see. It's the first day of school back for my kids. So we'll see how that all goes. And I'll let you know. Till next time, catch y'all later. Bye, everybody.